Iman Gadzhi is building a billion-dollar empire right before your eyes. And I'm not talking about his courses, I'm not talking about his education company. No, his latest venture is not being talked about on YouTube enough. Iman just recently launched an energy drink company, Big Day, and very few people understand just how wealthy this can actually get him. Coming from someone who's already built and sold multiple e-commerce brands for tens of millions of dollars, this video is going to deep dive into Big Day, and I want you to stick with me through this entire thing because there's a lot of different pieces you can copy on your own journey. Let's get it. So let's talk about launching an energy drink company really quick. It's not cheap. This is actually something I looked at 3 or 4 years ago with a couple really big name influencers. We're looking at the category as a whole. These two had very strong audiences in a particular fitness niche, and I costed it all out. Bottom line, to start an energy drink company and do it properly, it would have costed us a couple $1,000,000. At the time, it was just too much risk and we decided to pass on the opportunity. You look at some of the most popular energy drink companies right now, like Nutrabolt C4 and Ghost Energy. Both of those companies started in supplements, pills and powders, where they built cash flow, reinvested, and took over the drink industry. Okay, so now fast forward to Iman. He's been building a very specific type of empire over the last half decade or so. Info products and YouTube. Both of those are strong free cash flow businesses. So he's built this tremendous net worth with a lot of free cash flow to take a big bet on something like energy. But I'll touch on this later. I also think he's very intelligent for doing stick pack versions of Big Day as well. Much higher margin and, more importantly, easy to ship. See, it's not the cost of the drinks that kills people, it's the shipping. Shipping a container of 12 heavy drinks across the United States or whatever, that can eat almost all of your margin for one order. See, this subject in particular is very interesting to me because I'm building multiple consumer product brands right now that require more cash, and we're ultimately building for a bigger exit. But I also run my info product business as well with $1 Million Brand Club and my mentorship. That's more of a free cash business. So in a lot of ways, I can directly relate to Iman's current situation. So let's look at Iman's position really quick. He might make $10 to $20 million a year in his current education business, but this largely in its current form is not exitable. Let me make something super clear here. Education can take you to M's, brands can take you to B's, billions. And that's the opportunity that Iman recognized here. So you look at Iman's current position, multi-millionaire at a very young age. That's the exciting part about this bet, this venture, this foray. He would not be doing this if he wasn't aiming for a big pay day. So next here, we need to talk about the most meaningful advantage that Iman has, and something that, again, I don't think enough people talk about. The personal brand that he is heavily invested in since he started. It's second to none, and it's going to pay extreme dividends here. If you're thinking about someone running a mile race, Iman's personal brand has given him a couple minute head start on the competition. I mean, seriously, you look around nowadays and you see young cats in their early 20s rocking Loro Piano and Bruno Cucinelli. I mean, that used to be old money, old men only, but we know that movement has come from Iman. He's committed to branding. He's cultivated a very unique persona, personality. And I'm not saying it's not real. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying he understands the personal branding game. And as you see Big Day rolling out, you see it fit into that. You see the unique, clean packaging. You see how, he highlights his house and cases of Big Day in the fridge, and he's training boxing and running. Everything is this aesthetic. Everything is on point. It matches what he's done previously. Now you enter product market fit. Now I've been in this whole e-commerce influencer space for damn near a decade now. I've seen a lot of great success stories and I've seen a lot of flops. Half of the time, it's simply a matter of pairing the right product with the right audience at the right time. How many of you remember Josh Richards and Bryce Hall's energy drink? Yeah, I didn't think so. I can't tell you how many influencers I've seen try to launch just another sports nutrition brand, right? Names that don't even come to mind because they never got past that $1 million mark. Then you take a product collaboration that I did with Genius Brand 4 years ago now, Genius Matcha. Basically, we had this influencer from my hometown, Rachel Goodeats, and she had this cultish, middle-aged white mom, Whole Foods type consumer. And she's going up like this engagement-wise. People are loving her. They're doing her workouts every single day. She drinks matcha every single morning. She likes to add lion's mane. Enter Genius Brand, also known for nootropics. We collaborated on a Genius Matcha, And the first day she posted, the first day she told the story, the first day she told the why, we did almost $250,000 in sales. And this was someone with 500,000 followers on Instagram. But it was the perfect product with the perfect partner and the right product market fit. So now you enter Iman, building a business, digital renaissance, hybrid athlete, all of these unique things that he stands for. Enter this clean, caffeinated electrolyte beverage that somebody can consume on a day-to-day basis, right? If you think about like how Zins has become so popular within the entrepreneurial culture, it's because it fits that. It's going hard, it's working, et cetera, et cetera. Now you have Iman on this side with Big Day. It can truly become a staple in the day-to-day entrepreneur's life. Now again, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but just the fact that he's lived this message, the fact that he stands for Big Day, the fact he stands for this product, it gives him a truly unfair advantage and an opportunity to crack $1 billion market. So if you really think about this, I would say 99.8% of Iman's audience is actively consuming meaningful amounts of caffeine, meaning at least 200 to 500 milligrams a day, if not dramatically more. They probably don't get it from the cleanest sources. I bet a lot of them are tearing their stomach up with Celsius and Ghost and things like that. And so Iman slides in with a truly clean opportunity and the ability to substitute what they've already been consuming. So let's come full circle here with the title of the video. How this is ultimately going to make Iman a billionaire. There's extreme delayed gratification in building a company like this. Just to be extremely clear, these businesses are cash intensive. If you wanted to do a national rollout in somewhere like Walmart, you are front loading pallets and pallets of drinks. It might cost you anywhere between $4 and $8 million to properly do a national rollout. But that's where the $1 billion status is ultimately built. This is not a business where Iman is going to be putting tens of millions of dollars in his pocket, especially in the first couple of years. I really do got to praise Iman for what he's doing here, because this is a real deal aggressive business venture. I want to compare this just really quick to Prime. I don't think many people appreciate all of the pieces that went into building Prime behind the scenes. People see Logan, they see KSI, they see all these videos over YouTube attacking them or whatever. That is a $1 billion brand, but it was built off a $1 billion holding company. Congo Brands is the primary owners behind Prime Nutrition, and they already have national distribution and very strong relationships based off Alani Nu. For my 3 females watching this, because I know I have a largely male audience, Alani Nutrition is like the Red Bull for women. It's a multi-billion dollar energy drink company. They actually tried to sell the business for $5 billion last year. But that's the primary owners behind Prime. So they came in with cash, they came in with retail relationships, and they basically blitzed the same playbook throughout the United States and ultimately international. Iman is coming at this way different. He doesn't have the backing of a Congo Brands. And so ultimately I assume he's the primary owner, and I assume the pie could be much bigger for him, but he's gonna have to find the right pieces. He's gonna have to find the biz ops people. He's gonna have to find all the back office sales people, national distribution. Those are all the components that are gonna make him a billionaire. But again, that's why it's a big challenge and it's a real test of true entrepreneurship. I love that he's just building something that he would take, building something he would use. In my soul, I believe that's the biggest step in entrepreneurship. And when you follow that internal, dialogue, that internal want or desire, that's how you can blaze out true enterprise. And so you're gonna see this. He's had this business online over the last couple of years, courses, YouTube, education, tons of free cash flow, making him a multi-millionaire. It really is phenomenal. But now he's going for that yacht in Ibiza. He's going for that yacht in the south of France. It'll be a multi-year build. There'll be lots of different partners involved. He'll have to do a lot of things right. You compare other YouTubers like Graham Stephan and the little, coffee business he's sought out to do. People realize consumer products is hard. This isn't the same type of YouTube business. This isn't the same type of, easy money, so to speak. But again, the upside, this is where real billions are potentially made. Liquid Death, multi-billion dollar company. Ghost, now a multi-billion dollar company. C4, multi-billion dollar company. Will Big Day be next?